Okay, so it's another Frieren Friday. Today was episode 13. Okay, no, sorry, my brain stopped for a second. I was like, wait, Friday the 13th? Like, no, today's not Friday the 13th. Today's Friday the 1st, which in 7 days would be the 8th. That'll be Friday the 15th. So Friday the 13th this month. Anyways, got distracted, so you know it's a JJNW'S video. Watched the new episode, and I've been saying for a few weeks, just kind of off and on, of I have no idea if this is the main cast, if it's just Frieren, Fern, and Stark, if someone else joins the party. Frieren's old party was a 4-person, so maybe they'll get a 4th person, maybe there'll be a 5th too. I don't fucking know, because I have not looked up any kinds of spoilers for this. The only thing I have learned is that there's a tournament arc later. I'm assuming that's the, made registration application shit. That's the only spoiler I know. So I didn't know that we were getting a new party member today. So today we meet Sign. It's S-E-I-N, not S-I-G-N, who is the priest of the party. He's the healer. So the way that they meet him is he's sinking into a bog of quicksand and is it's not even a quicksand. It's a bog. It wouldn't be quicksand. That's more of a, quicksand's more of a deserty thing, and bogs are more swampy. But he's sinking. And he's giving Frieren his life story with his hand outstretched, like, 10 years ago, my friend reached his hand out for me. He's like, do you want to be an adventurer? And I said, yes, I do, but I have to stay behind. And I kind of regretted never taking his hand. Can you take my hand and get me the fuck out of here? She's just sitting there. I mean, it's not that I don't want to save your life, but your hand is really dirty. So I don't want to take your hand. And I thought that was gold. I thought it was funny as hell. But she magics him out of there. And Fern finds her, and I guess kind of gives her a talking to. I'm assuming it's because, dude, why didn't you just help him? Why were you kind of being an asshole? I'm not exactly sure what Frieren did wrong. I assume it's just kind of the way she handled the situation, not the spell she used was fucky. But she gets him out of there. He's like, hey, you want to come to my village? Chill for a bit. You guys helped me out. I'd like to pay you back. Nah, we're good. We gotta go to town. Okay, just, don't get poisoned. There's a lot of poisonous shit here. So Stark gets fucking bitten by a snake, gets poisoned. Apparently his brain is melting and his nose is bleeding. So they take him back to the village. The village medic and healer looks at him and is like, oh, nah, you're gonna fucking die. You got here way too late. Your brain is gonna melt out of your nose, dude. I'm sorry. And then Sign walks in, taps him on the shoulder, heals him up, and he's Gucci. And they're like, he's a really fucking good healer. Having a healer in the party would be pretty dope. Maybe we should do that. And Frieren's like, I don't know. I kind of don't want him in the party. Just, I have an aversion to my own kind, which I believe was also the name of the episode. And the other two are like, what do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. And Stark wants him in the party. He's like, look, I don't want to get fucking poisoned again. I want someone who can heal us. This is a W. Fern, what do you think? Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to have a priest. Cool. I'm going to go get him. Stark just makes executive decisions. I'm going to go recruit this guy. See you in a bit. So he goes to recruit him, and the priest is there. He's gambling. He's drinking. He's smoking. Which leads Stark to conclude, he's a pretty corrupt fucking priest. To which Sign says, okay, you want me to join your party? I don't really want to, but if you could beat me in a game, we will do it. And so proceed to Stark losing all of his clothes and all of his shit, and Sign doing the same, and Fern concluding, wow, I hate gambling. Gambling is the ultimate vice. People who gamble are fucking awful. But not drinking. Drinking is okay. Because, of course, she was raised by Heiner. Of course she has no problem with a priest drinking. I really appreciated that. I thought that was funny. Frieren has a conversation with Sign. I think it is right after the little gambling fiasco, where they talk about, his issue is, I wanted to go on an adventure. I wanted to go adventure with my friend. He said he would be back in 3 years. It's been 10. The time has passed. I'm not an adventurer anymore. It's still kind of in there, but I've got shit that I have to do. I think my time has passed me by. Which, the aversion to her own kind is she was reminded of when her companions first went to her. She basically said the same shit. I haven't killed demons in 500 years. I'm out of practice. I kept waiting for the opportunity. The opportunity never came around. Now I'm rusty. Now I don't think I'm really cut out for it. I don't want to do it. To which Himmel said, you know, I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about the present. Right now, we want you to help us. And Frieren, remembering that, they're like, okay, Sign reminds me a lot of me. I don't like him. That's why I'm not going to give up on him. He's going to be in our fucking party. So, the three of them stay in the village. They keep harassing this dude to join their party. And there's a part where they talk to his brother about, hey, what is some shit that he likes so we can learn how to lure him into the party? So one of the things that Sign likes, in addition to alcohol, in addition to tobacco, in addition to gambling, is he likes older women. That's why he wanted to be an adventurer. He wanted to travel and meet older women and travel with older women. So they have Frieren try to seduce him. And it's kind of amazing. So at first, Stark's like, hey, I heard you like older women. Is that still true? Bro, that's why I wanted to go on adventures. Well, you're in luck. We have an older woman in our party. Dude, why didn't you just tell me that? Where is she? Looks at Frieren. She's like, I'm an elf. I've been alive way longer than you. I'm an older woman. It's just a very strong no. To which Frieren goes, okay, I have to use the ultimate technique. You know, my master taught me the secret to seduction. The ultimate attack. And then fucking does that, just like makes a pose, blows him a kiss, and then he's just not affected by it. She's like, oh, that's weird. When I did it to Himmel, it nearly killed him. And like that, it was gold. I absolutely loved that scene. I was cracking up. That's when he kind of makes his final plea of like, hey, leave me alone. I'm not going to go on the adventure. You know, my brother, when Heiter came to our village and kind of assessed us both as healers, he wanted us to go learn in the capital, and my brother didn't want to go because he didn't want to take me from my home, and essentially, I feel tied to this town because my brother is tied to this town because of me, and if he didn't get to go live his dream because I held him back, it's wrong of me to go live mine. To which his brother goes up and slaps him and is like, no, don't be stupid. Live your life. Enjoy your adventure. Do what you gotta do. I don't regret my decision. How dare you blame me for regretting yours? Excuse me. And that talk leads him to deciding, okay, I'm going to join your party. My goal is to find my friend and find what happened to him. I will join you until we find that. Which, given what the point of the point of the flow. I was trying to say the point of the plot and the point of the show, and I said point there instead of point. We try that again. Given that the point of the plot of the show is to reach heaven, the Oriole, the afterlife, the ever after. Like, sorry, I just finished Ruby Volume 9. I binged the whole thing today, so I was like, ooh, I have a chance to bring up the ever after. Oh, God. God, I can't wait to talk about Season 9. I know I have to talk about Season 8 first, and I will, but I fucking loved Season 9, and I'm so excited. I'm so glad I've seen a season of Ruby that I have unambiguously loved, because it's been a while. Holy shit. But anyways, back to the elf show. And they are trying to go to the afterlife and kind of say their goodbyes to people. His reason for joining the party is very fitting, and I like that a lot. Just want to see, do I have anything else I really wanted to say about this episode? I don't think so. No, that's it. So, this was episode 13, so this is the end of the first core. I don't believe that I've seen Sign in the openings, so I'm assuming when the second core starts, and I'm assuming that's going to be next week, maybe there'll be a week off, but I assume it'll start next week, we'll probably get a new opening. Don't know if we're going to get a new ending. And I'm looking forward to it. And that's not at all to say that, oh yeah, this opening shit, I can't wait for a new one. I really like the opening and I really like the ending. But it always does kind of hype me up whenever there's going to be... I talk all the time about how I don't like change, but I do always look forward to seeing new openings. Unless, you know, they end up sucking. Then I'm like, why'd you do this to me? You had gold and then you gave me fucking iron pyrite. But episode was great. Core was great. Show was great. Looking forward to watching next week, as I say at the end of every fucking episode.